So here is a mixed bag of items. Some of these are single releases, and some of them you can see are the alpha versions of a couple different leftovers I haven't talked about yet. So we'll start just from left to right. Your first one here is the Blockade Runner. This typically comes with a black stand. Some of the, this actually has a decent amount that it does. The dishes here, satellite dishes, and the guns articulate here on the front and the back, or on the top and the bottom. This part here pops up so that you can see part of the engine. And then the cockpit opens. And with this one you get two different figures. So you get a Princess Leia. You can see that she's holding the gun there with her two hands. And then you also get a Rebel Trooper that just has the white helmet. There is a Rebel Trooper that comes with a black helmet, but that's typically in the battle packs. And then on the bottom you end up having one landing gear piece here. So you can display it like that. This is actually really cool. It's actually pretty big, surprisingly. It's about 7 or 8 inches long. There it is from the front and the back. And on the back it's got these orange engines. So that is your Republic Cruiser, Blockade Runner, whatever you want to call it. Then we've got the Virago. So this is actually just an extended universe ship from Shadow of the Empire. So this has, again, some pretty cool features to it. The wings here go up and down, so you can expand it out like that so it gets really tall. You can also rotate the guns around to the back. This does not have any landing gear on it at all, so really don't know how to display it other than just put it on the peg. And then it does have a cockpit that opens. So in here I've got Prince Xizor, and then it also comes with another female character named Guru. I thought she was inside of there, but I'll grab that one really quick so you can see what that character looks like. It's the same as the battle packs. It's this figure here. So she comes with it as well. Same as the battle pack version, no real difference in her. Same thing with Prince Xizor, so same as the battle pack Shadow of the Empire. So then we've got a couple cloud cars here. So there's no variation between the alpha version and the standard version beyond a change in the figures that you get. So I'll just show you this. This does come with the black stand on it as well. No coloring there on the Star Wars. This one has the opening cockpits. So you get Lobot, and then you also get the cloud car pilot. So you can see what he looks like. There is some weathering on this. There's a little engine compartment that opens there so you can see the engine. And then on the underside, there is a couple of pieces of landing gear. And that's basically all what the cloud car does. So in the alpha version, again, the cloud car is identical. No difference in the weathering on it. Exact same weathering. Exact same features. Slide of an engine. Landing gear, but the characters are different. So you do get your standard cloud car pilot, and then you also get this version, which is the concept pilot. So this guy's kind of interesting looking. So he's got a helmet that looks kind of like an alien head, and he's got a beard too, and goggles. So pretty interesting little concept pilot that they have. That comes with this one. And then also you have your cloud car concept vehicle, No articulation on this guy. And this is what it looks like. The top, the underside, and the back. So that's that one. Then moving on to the T16. So here is the T16. This comes with two figures, Luke and Biggs. One thing to point out with Luke, this is the Luke. There's two Luke versions with a binocular. This one you can see he actually has beige binoculars. In the Battle Pack version, he actually has black binoculars. The one that comes with the large speeder. So this thing has this rotating gun here on the bottom that actually shoots this laser out. Find where the laser button is. Oh, yep, there it is. Oh, there we go. Pops out of there. Plus tip on that. And then also the back of this pulls out. And here's your Biggs. Raising his arm out. It's got a cape on. Pretty cool. So this is another really cool one. It doesn't do a whole lot, but it's a super cool looking ship to have on the stand. So then moving along here, we've got the B-Wing. So the B-Wing, again, only has one version of this ship. So this has the wings here that come out. Here's the top version of it. The cockpit rotates all the way around, or almost all the way around. The cockpit does open, so I've got both of the figures that come with this one in here. So this comes with, in the standard version, it comes with Admiral Akbar. And then it also comes with this just standard, almost like an X-Wing type of a pilot. Just has gray lines on the helmet. Those are the two figures that come with it. It does have one little landing gear piece here that pops out. So you could have this thing sit down like that. But another one that's really cool on display. Here's what it looks like from behind. Really cool when you have it sitting up on top of this thing, whether or not you have the wings out or you have it just sitting sideways like that. So here is your alpha version. The alpha version, again, no difference in the specific model or paint variations on this one. Same exact functionality. The wings move up and down, landing gear comes out, cockpit rolls, but this one does come with different figures. So it comes with a concept B-Wing pilot, and then it also comes with just another pilot. So it comes with your standard B-Wing pilot, again with the little gray markings on the helmet. And then it also comes with this B-Wing pilot, which is actually really cool looking, this concept guy who's got actually yellow helmet. And that's what that guy looks like. So, pretty cool. And then you also, with this one, again, get this concept version of the B-Wing. No articulation at all in this one. But really cool to see what the concept looks like. This looks very similar to the Blade that actually came out, or the B-Wing Blade fighter that came out in Rebels. Looks very similar to it with the guns on the bottom part of the ship here. That's it. That's basically all of your Action Fleet line with all of the other videos. So I was going to throw in just a couple extras here. So I wanted to put in this Anakin Jedi Starfighter. So this is from the actual Titanium series. So this is a very similar scale model to all of the others, but this thing is metal. I mean, this thing is super heavy. The cockpit does open on this one. But as you can see, just from a figure scale perspective, it doesn't match up. So here's your 1-inch figure. You know, that wouldn't really fit inside of that cockpit. Same thing with R2 is a little bit big. But just from a ship size perspective, if we're looking at this relative to the Millennium Falcon, there you can see what that looks like. And then this one does have wings that go up. I was actually very impressed. I wasn't really sure what to expect with this when I first got it. It was the first titanium ultra version that I got. It says Action Fleet on the box, but this comes actually with a stand, a big plastic black stand with an acrylic top to it, which I really wasn't crazy about. You have to screw, there's some holes here in the bottom, these 3 holes right there, actually screw into the base in order to hold it up, but I don't have the display space on my shelf to do that, so I just display it this way. But wings close up like that, 2 little landing gears that pop out. That's that. And then the last one I wanted to show here was from the X-Wing Miniatures series, which is one of my favorite ships, really, of all of the Star Wars stuff, which is the Ghost from Rebels. This is actually really cool. So this has a lot of great detail. It doesn't have a whole lot of features to it, but just from a paint app perspective, and then just from the look of this thing, man, I mean, this looks just like the Ghost from the show. The other really cool feature to this is that this guy actually pops off here. So you can actually, on this specific stand, there is an attachment where you could actually display the Ghost and then also display this little guy too. But really cool that this thing comes out of here. And then you can just go ahead and dock that guy back in, and you're off and running. And then just from a scale perspective, showing this compared to the Millennium Falcon, you can see just a little bit smaller than the Millennium Falcon, but again, in terms of detail with the paint, pretty awesome. That's what it looks like from the back. So there you have it. So that's again, the rest of the Action Fleet line, a couple extras that I've got just to show some size comparison. If you have any questions or anything, feel free to fire away. Otherwise, thanks for watching.